What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Ghost Guide video. Today we're going to be talking about the Wraith. If you would like to see what my custom settings are for this particular mission, they are in the description box below. But without further ado, let's go talk about the Wraith. All right, welcome in. Our mirror... Hello? Our mirror shows that our ghost is in this room. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you... All right, we got a spare box. Let's go, easy peasy. I actually brought all of my stuff to the door already, so it makes this investigation so easy. Let's check for orbs immediately, and not seeing any right off the bat, but sometimes orbs can be kind of sneaky. We'll just place that there for now. Where do I want to put this? Put it like here, maybe. Oh, I hear EMF 5. Okay. Well, either I'm gonna put some salt down and it steps in it, and that's that, or... We're gonna find out. This ghost is gonna be very, very active. All right, let me bring some of the motion sensors too, just so we know exactly where it is. If it's stepping over the salt when it probably shouldn't be, then probably have a Wraith. We could just wait to get our second piece of evidence. But we're not going to, or our third piece of evidence, excuse me. We're not going to. We're gonna make it step in our salt, because sometimes dots can take forever. Is stepping everywhere? I don't... Wait, is it actually a Wraith? Please be a little bit more obvious. Damn, you're a wannabe poltergeist. That's what you are. Oh my goodness, this actually might be a Wraith. Let me go grab another dots. If this is a Wraith, this is actually so perfect. Because, it is! Let's go! I just saw dots right there. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we got a little bit of setting up to do before we start discussing the Wraith. So we're gonna do that first, but we for sure have a Wraith. All right, we are all set up for a Wraith test. So we have a motion sensor here and a motion sensor here, an EMF. We have 3 salts right here. And we have some candles, just in case it wants to blow out our candle when it teleports to us over here. And then we also have dots. Why? I don't know, because maybe our ghost will show us some dots. So if you remember, our ghost room is all the way over there, right? So ghosts won't usually and won't consistently wander this far away from their ghost room. So when we get the motion sensor to go off, just know that it's because the Wraith has the ability to teleport to a player no matter where they are on the map. So I think when we talked about our Banshee, we talked about how the Banshee can't roam to other players unless they're on the same floor. The Wraith and the Phantom are completely different, and they can go wherever a player is on the map. So if I were in the basement, it'd be able to teleport to me there. And in fact, we'll do a demonstration of that later. But we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna wait to see what our motion sensors do, because in a perfect world, our motion sensor here should go off first, and then as it walks away, then that one will go off. Because it's teleporting to us and not wandering to us, it's gonna teleport here, make this one go off, then this one as it walks back. With our Banshee or Phantom, this one would go off and then this one would go off because it's actually physically walking to us. Now, Wraiths also can't step in salt, so we'll never see disturbed salt at all, which makes it a little bit more of a pain to get photos and perfect game with a Wraith. However, I usually put up some candles and try to get some photos that way. When the Wraith does its teleport ability, it will actually leave an EMF 2 or 5 value wherever it teleported. Now that EMF 5 value has a 25% chance of happening. So for the most part, it's gonna be EMF 2, 25% chance of being EMF 5. Something else you can do to test for a Wraith as well is if you have a summoning circle in the basement, which we do, you can place salt at the summoning circle, light the summoning circle, and if the ghost doesn't step in the salt there, then you have a Wraith. That's another way to determine it. You can also just lead a ghost when it's hunting to walk through salt. Normally with any other ghost, especially this kind of salt, which is tier 3, this kind of salt, the ghost will slow down as it's walking through, but with a Wraith, it's not going to step in it at all, so it will never slow over the salt. You could actually tell if it's a Wraith or not. Unless you're looking at it, you might not be able to tell just by listening if it's a Wraith, but you'll be able to tell that it's not a Wraith if you know it's stepping through your salt during a hunt. If you're not looking at it, then you don't know if it actually stepped in your salt. Wraiths are actually pretty straightforward, and that's basically all I have for you. So now if it would just demonstrate its ability, that's basically all we need to see. The only other thing is that Wraiths move at 1.7 meters per second, just like a normal speed ghost. They hunt at 50% sanity, and they don't teleport during hunts. I don't know if people think that, but that was just on my list of things to talk about. I guess the other thing that I didn't talk about was... Thank you. I mean, this is a little far away to get a ghost event naturally, so, I mean, this is something at the very least, but I'm having a hard time getting him to actually do his ability. But when a Wraith teleports to a player, they will actually teleport within 3 meters of a player. So if you guys think about, okay, yeah, now you're here. Now you're here, but you're not doing your ability. That was just a ghost event teleport, you stinky. So oftentimes when it does its teleport to you, if you don't know and you're low sanity, sometimes it can feel like the ghost is spawning on your face, because it will literally spawn so very close to you or teleport so very close to you, and then it decides to initiate a hunt, and then boom, you're a goner. Our ghost room did change to the kitchen, so it is a little bit closer to us now, but it still has not used its ability, at least not in a way that I'm visually able to see, so we shall see. Oh, finally. All right. Our motion sensor over there only just now went off, so it says that our ghost is going back. We got an EMF 2 right here. That was a Wraith teleport. It came here, it set off this motion sensor, and then it walked back to its room. There we go. Now, that took forever. Let me see if I can get this set up in the basement now. All right, so real talk, that Wraith did not want to teleport to me in the basement. They can teleport between floors, but man, this Wraith really, it's only done 1 ability to my knowledge. We're definitely going to check to see how many abilities it's done, but no, see, that sounded, I think that came from upstairs, but it really sounded like it was here. I was like, are you kidding me? So we are going to light the summoning circle, because you'll see that the ghost does not step in the salt, as you can see right there. We're also going to try to bait our ghost here. Let's get our ghost baited up here. It'll pass through that threshold. We're going to definitely have to turn our lights on here. All right, so it should have passed over that salt right there. And as you can see, it did not step in either salt. While we wait out this hunt, it's of course gonna come to me. Nope, it's not. 1.7 meters per second, normal speed ghost. Normally, but we did speed it up with line of sight here. Hunts at 50% sanity, can teleport within 3 meters of a player. When it teleports, it's either gonna leave an EMF 2 value, or it has a 25% chance to leave an EMF 5 value. It will never step in the salt. I don't remember if I said that, but I digress. And you can use motion sensors to determine if your ghost is a Wraith or if it's a Banshee or Phantom. Basically, the way you can tell the 3 apart, because now we have videos on all 3 ghosts. Wraiths will set off your motion sensor closest to you because it teleports to you, and then it will walk away, setting off your secondary motion sensor. I figured we needed a visual just in case. So it'll set off this motion sensor first, and then this motion sensor, and walk away. But it teleports to you, and then walks away. Banshees and Phantoms will make this one go off first and then this one, because it's physically walking to you. Now, the difference between Banshees and Phantoms with their walking behavior is you can put a, pretend this is an EMF because all my EMFs are inside. You can put an EMF down. If it wanders to you and does not leave an EMF value, that's a Banshee. If it wanders to you and it does leave an EMF value, that's a Phantom. The last thing I'll leave you with is that in the book for Wraith, it says it has the ability to travel through walls. That just refers to its teleporting ability. It actually doesn't go through walls at all. It just teleports. That's it. That's it. But that's the Wraith for you. I want to see how many abilities this stinking thing used, because I swear I only observed one, and I was in there for a very long time. I was in there for almost an hour. Let's see how many abilities. 4 abilities, and I only observed one. That's a little unfortunate, and for a lot of that time that I was in the house, I was also very insane. So 4 abilities in an hour is really not that great, but I ended up having to leave. We didn't get to do the basement test at all. But that's it for the Wraith. If you have any questions or anything else to add about the Wraith, leave them in the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next Ghost Guide video. Bye.